Have you ever seen a live stream video freeze and then resume as if nothing happened? In May 2023, a streamer in Los Angeles named Jack said that only he saw the frames stutter for 0.8 seconds while the audience did not. Jack wondered, Is my computer malfunctioning? Or is there something even stranger at play? If this isn't a technical glitch, it could be a sign that we're living in a simulated world. Since the late 1970s, philosopher Nick Bostrom has proposed three possibilities. 1. Future humans will never possess sufficient technology to create simulations as detailed as our reality. 2. They could create such simulations, but choose not to. 3. We are living in a simulation, crafted by a future generation. Elon Musk has also suggested that if technology advances far enough, our descendants could build a virtual world so indistinguishable from reality that no one could tell the difference. In that case, each of us would be merely characters in a game. The question is, why do so many people feel as if invisible eyes are always watching them? Signs that the world might be a simulation. Live streams suddenly stutter. In 2023, many American streamers on Twitch reported that they saw their video feed freeze, while their viewers did not. It's much like in a video game. You experience graphical lag, but viewers on YouTube never see it. If you're skeptical, try recording 10 minutes of your live stream and then slow it down to see if there are any moments where only you notice the image freezing. The déjà vu feeling. Almost everyone has experienced déjà vu at least once. For example, walking into a new cafe and feeling as if you've been there before. Science explains this as the brain misprocessing memory, but the simulation hypothesis suggests it's when old data is reloaded, similar to a game pulling up pre-rendered images to display to you. Cosmic rays and the mysterious grid. In 2017, scientists at the Atacama Observatory in Chile observed that very high-energy cosmic rays didn't travel in perfectly straight lines, but deviated slightly, as if following a fine grid. If the universe were a giant pixel screen, cosmic rays would have to pass through those pixels and be deflected, much like zooming in on a digital photo and seeing its square pixels. Today's technology shows the simulation idea isn't far-fetched. Just 10 years ago, supercomputers were only powerful enough to simulate weather or study diseases. Today, GPUs, graphics chips, and AI can handle hundreds of thousands of scenarios simultaneously. If technology advances even further in the coming decades, building an entire virtual world, complete with terrain, vegetation, and virtual people, will be entirely feasible. At that point, all our actions and thoughts would be nothing more than data in the system. In 2024, headsets like the Oculus Quest 3 already offer incredibly lifelike experiences. If VR/AR technology continues to improve and multiplies its realism many times over, we will no longer be able to distinguish what is real from what is simulated. Blockchain makes people believe that their data and transactions cannot be altered. But if blockchain itself exists within a simulation, then immutable data is only an illusion. Imagine buying an NFT for tens of thousands of dollars, and then, if a future generation changes the data, everything you thought you owned could simply vanish. Who created the simulated world? It's quite possible that our descendants a few hundred years from now, with technology far beyond ours, will build an Earth simulation to study history, culture, or even human consciousness. They view us as specimens for data collection. There's a hypothesis that super-advanced aliens want to study humanity. They create simulations to observe us under controlled experimental conditions. Once AI evolves to the point of self-replication, it could regard us as secondary characters for gathering data on emotions and behavior. From there, the AI might build its own simulations to optimize its real world. Consequences, if one day we wake up. Imagine awakening one night and realizing, I'm nothing but a binary sequence. Every memory and every joyful moment instantly becomes just a game. You would feel utterly empty and profoundly alone. If the idea that we're only a simulation spreads, panic would ensue. Within hours, supermarkets would be looted, banks attacked, and internet and phone networks disrupted. People would gather outside government buildings, smashing windows and demanding to find the producer or the portal to the real world. Love, friendship, and family bonds would lose their meaning. If it's all just a program, why keep promises or care for one another? Couples might break up overnight, and children could ask their parents, "Do you really exist?" only to be met with cold silence. Traditional religions would lose credibility. If there is a God, why would he be nothing more than a piece of code? New simulation religions might emerge, such as the simulacrum sect, worshipping the universal code and praying to be rendered into a beautiful world. Conversely, groups like the Reality Liberation Front might form, believing that true human life can only exist if all technology is destroyed. Do you believe we're living in a simulation? Or is this merely an intriguing hypothesis to ponder?